Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It is Super Bowl Sunday and we are cooking up some good stuff to eat. I probably should have filmed this video a couple days ahead so you could cook the same delicious goodies if you wanted to, but hey, I'm always a day late and a dollar short. You know how that goes. But today I'm going to be making some homemade salsa. Well, it's semi-homemade. I'm adding my own garlic, my own cilantro, and some onion flakes. Actually, several years ago, I made some homemade salsa. I wanted to can some homemade salsa, and I found some packages at the grocery store. Oh, that lighting is awful. It's called Mrs. Wages, and I tried that, and I canned a whole lot of salsa. I had a lot of, it was in the summertime, and there I bought tomatoes from my local farmer's market, which you guys have already seen where I go to for those. And I had never made it before, and I just wanted to, you know, try it out, and it turned out absolutely amazing. And I haven't made this in a long time, so I wanted to make some for today, and I thought this would be quick and easy. You know, it's the middle of winter. We don't have any fresh tomatoes around, so the package says that you can use petite diced tomatoes, so that's what I'm going to be using today. Besides, these things are, you know, canned at the peak of freshness. So that's what they say anyway. They're my favorite. But we're going to go ahead and make this, and it's going to be good. It's going to be good. I'm also going to make a taco bake. It's so good. It's so good. But we're going to go ahead and get started on this. Let me go ahead and show you what we're going to be using for the ingredients. Okay, the recipe calls for, on the back, let me show you, this is it, for 6 cans, the 14.5 ounce cans of the diced tomatoes, but I'm only using 4 because I think that's going to be plenty for today. I guess I could use 6 and just freeze the rest, or whatever. It stores really good in the refrigerator for about a week, but I'm just using 4 today. So since this is a package like this, I'll just use what I need of it, and then I'll just seal it up and maybe throw another can in with the rest of it, you know, at another time. But what you need for this, the vinegar, you're going to need, let's see, 14.5 ounce cans of petite diced tomatoes. You could use regular or low sodium tomatoes, undrained, so you want to make sure that you don't drain them. You're also going to use a half a cup of white distilled vinegar. So we're going to have to kind of, you know, use a little bit less since I'm only using 4 cans of tomatoes. And then this whole pouch, and this is the medium salsa, and really, it's really good because, like I said, I've used it before, so, but it's been a while. But we're going to go ahead and get our garlic cut up, and we're going to get our tomatoes going. We're going to cook the tomatoes for a little while in a pot. When you are canning anything with tomatoes, it's what my mama always said, and I think my dad too, but you're not supposed to use like aluminum type pots to do your mixing in. I don't know why. I'll have to look that up. So, or if you know why, leave a comment below and let me know why. We're gonna get these in my little pot here, or my big pot. I'm gonna slice my garlic and we'll get going. All right, I found another can of tomatoes, so we're gonna use 5 cans today. This might make a lot, but that's okay. I have kids I can give it to. Oh, this is gonna make a lot. Look at that. So we're gonna put them in our pot here. And I'm gonna turn this up on about medium to get it going. Now I'm going to let those come to a boil, and then I'm going to let these cook probably about 10 or 15 minutes before I add the other ingredients. It says on the back of the package that, let's see what it says. You're supposed to combine the vinegar and the tomatoes and this packet in there and cook it for about 10 minutes, and it's supposed to be ready. But I'm going to cook my tomatoes down just a little bit, you know, let them break down a little bit so they're a little bit softer when we eat them. So we're going to let that go for about 10 or 15 minutes. All right, I've let these cook about 10 minutes. And I'm going to take my little, as my friend calls it, Marion, my meat breaker upper. I'm going to go in and break up some of those tomatoes a little bit because, like I said, I want them a little less chunky than that. So we're just going to break them up just a little bit. And that's a perfect name for it, Marion. Meat breaker upper. I'm going to go ahead and add my onions, garlic, my cilantro. I snuck that onion in there on me, didn't I? I decided to put fresh onions in it as well. Let me turn it down just a little bit. Oh, already smells good. I'm gonna give it a stir. You know what? I think I might add a little bit more cilantro than that. I love cilantro. I think it's an acquired taste, but I like it. Now we're talking. We're going to add our seasoning pack in there. We're not going to add all of it. Probably the majority of it though. That's good. So I totally forgot to put my jalapenos in the lineup. Totally forgot. So I de-seeded 2 good sized jalapenos. Fresh jalapenos, and I'm going to add those in there as well. I'm going to add a little bit of spice to it. We like it a little spicy. Now, if you don't like it spicy, you don't have to add them. But we like it spicy. I'm going to turn this down and put a lid on it, and I'm going to let it simmer. The package says 10 minutes, but I'm going to let it simmer probably a little bit longer than that, maybe 15-20 minutes, just so those tomatoes can break down just a little bit more. I let my salsa cook for about another 15-20 minutes just to get it nice and well married, if you will. Now I've got that cooling in the refrigerator, so I'm going to go ahead and start on my taco bake. All right, we're going to start off with about, I'm making 2. Let me show you the pan I'm putting in. And I bought these pans from the grocery store. Let's get back just a little bit. These little 9x13s, little, you know, foil pans. Here, we'll do it ASMR. But these are great because you can just throw them away when you're done with them. I like to use those a lot. Very cheap. I think it was $1 for both of them. Maybe 2. But I've got about 3 pounds in here, and then I'm just gonna brown this until it's cooked all the way through. All right, my meat is cooked and drained. So now I'm going to add my taco seasonings in. And you know what? This is about 3 pounds of hamburger or more. And I only bought 2 packs of the taco seasoning. So we're going to add a little bit of extra chili, cumin, onion flakes, and garlic, and stuff like that. I don't know what I was thinking. You want to make sure your meat is seasoned well, you know. You already know that. If you make one, you only need like a pack. Or your own seasoning. But if you make 2, ooh, make sure I'm putting chili powder in there, not something else. You're going to need a little bit more. So I'm putting cumin, chili powder, a little bit of garlic, a lot of garlic. Search all over the place for my onion, minced onions. I'm going to add some water with this. That just ensures that all of that seasoning is going to cook right into that meat. That water is going to absorb right into that meat. I do that if I use my own seasoning or if I use taco packets. Now while that's cooking away, I find it easier because we have to use the refried beans to spread it, because you're going to have to spread it over your nachos in the pan. So what I normally do, I put it in a bowl and then I put it in the microwave and get it warm. It makes it a lot easier to spread. Now it's just a matter of assembling. I'm going to spray both my pans with a little bit of nonstick cooking spray. And this is what I'm using. This is the nachos that I'm going to use on the bottom of the pan. And you just place it right on the bottom. Just like in a single layer. Then you just put your beans right on top. Beans can be really hard to spread. So just do the best you can, guys. I'm going to put a couple dollops right on top of there. And then we're going to attempt to spread these. Like I said, do the best you can. Just spread it over each one of those chips. Okay, once you get your beans spread on there, then we're going to add our meat. And it's just going to go right over top. Now, if you're making just 1 pan of these, of this, then, you know, 1 pound of hamburger, 1 packet of taco seasoning, 1 can of... Alright, guys. Sorry about the lighting. Our electric just went off. Not sure why. Of course, the game of all games, and the electric's going off. So I'm going to get these together, and I'm going to put them in the refrigerator. And I'm going to pray that the electric comes back on before the Super Bowl. Now you're just going to top this with some cheese. I'm going to use a little bit of both. I'm going to use some cheddar and the Mexican 4 cheese blend. You can use whatever you have. If you want to, you know, take it up a notch, if you want to use like some pepper jack cheese, or I think there's a cheese out like habanero. And my dogs are waiting. Y'all know already, my dogs are waiting. Heard the cheese bag. Put a nice generous amount on top. Alright, I'm going to stick these in the refrigerator. I'm going to wait patiently for the electric to come on. This is my salsa. I had it in the refrigerator most of the day today. I've got my taco bacon in the oven. Our electric went out right when I was making it before I popped it in the oven, and honestly it's been off for almost 4 hours. So when I pull that out, I'm gonna put some lettuce on top of it, the taco bag, some onions, tomatoes, and black olives. I'll do that quickly for you, and then I'm gonna wrap this video up. I'm not even gonna taste it. They'll kill me if I postpone this because they're starved. The game is on. We've missed half of it. Gonna top it with some medium pace salsa. And you're gonna top it with lettuce.
Are you asking me if I'm going to, or?
No, I'm telling them that I'm gonna top it with lettuce. Everybody's hungry. Very hungry. So this is gonna be a quick finish here. What a day for the electric to go out. Super Bowl Sunday. So there's noise in the background, guys. White onions. And you can leave any of this off that, you know, that you don't like. You can add anything to it that you like. I always cut extra, so if somebody wants a little bit extra on the side. I'm going quickly, they're starved. Some tomatoes. Look how pretty that is. And then we're also gonna do some black olives. All right, guys, this is raw material here. All right, that is it. Now I've got sour cream and jalapenos for topping. I'm not gonna make him wait any longer. We've waited 4 hours for this. The game's half over. You know I love you guys very much. I appreciate you. I hope you like this recipe. I'll see you on the next one.